Hello everyone, something arrived this week. I thought it was going to take a lot longer for me to get this thing, but here it is. We've got ourselves a Montblanc 149. It's about 30 years old, it was second hand. We've been putting in lowball bids for ages on eBay, and finally one came through and it has arrived. It's bloomin' gorgeous and I can't wait to show you what it's like. Here's the thing, I want to compare that nib against all the best of all of the other gold nibs that I've got, because people always say how, it doesn't really matter all that much once you get past a certain point. The improvement in quality isn't always there, and that's kind of what I was going on until I started using this thing, and my god, it is so smooth and it is completely different from any other pen I have used thus far. And that got me thinking even further, how do they compare? Can we measure the sound? Let's have a look at the decibels coming from the pen so we can rank them in terms of smoothness, at least by one metric. Let's go.
Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to take these pens, they're all the gold nib pens, and then a couple of the smooth steel nib pens here. We're going to write a quick sentence or even just a little phrase, and we're going to use this decibel meter to record. Let's see how it goes. La la la, ba da 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 da. Yeah, good enough. All right, so use that to record the volume. Don't know how accurate it's going to be, but we'll see. Let's go through which pens we've got here. So this is best of China. We've got the Wingsung 629. So that's piston filler. We've got the Wingsung 632, also piston filler. In fact, no, this is the only non-piston filler. What have we got here? We've got this is the best of Japan, so that's the custom 823 of the pilots. And then we get on to Germany. So we've got the Lamy 2000. We've got then the two Montblancs, the Montblanc 146 and the Montblanc 149, pen of the hour. So there we are. And then in the steel ones, we've got the Admoc M800, but it's not really the pen that matters here. It's the Schmidt broad nib that's in this one, so it's a German nib. And then we got this one. I had to bring it out because it just looks so close to the Montblanc 149. It's the Wingsung 630, and there's a steel nib in this one, which makes it about a $40 pen, versus this one, which, yeah, well, we all know how much that is, and it's a fair bit more than $40. Yeah, so let's get into it, eh? Let's see how we go. Right, here we are. Wingsung 629. Reset the... Right. So, yeah, there were no peaks in there. We were at an average of 29.5 up to 47.6. So 29.5 to 47. Oops, 0.6. This is decibels. It's capital B in decimal, isn't it? Yeah. All right. It's not in focus. Come on. All right, next one. All right, here we are. This is Wingsung 632, number 8. Bit dirty there. Let's wipe it off. Number 8, very pretty. Okay, reset the decibels. Average of 29.1, max 43. 29.1, 43. Right, next. Pilot Custom 823. Number 6 nib. Reset the counter. A bit more quiet. 27 to 38.4. So 27.2 to 38.4. Right, so far, that's the leading candidate. Well done, pilot. You beat China. All right. Time for Germany. Lamy 2000 with a broad nib there. Here we go. Reset the counter and oop, press the wrong button. Let's try again. Reset. Whew. 27.3 and 39. So very, very quiet. 27.3. 39 point nothing. Yeah, we're really getting down there. I reckon we're going to need some. I'm going to have to put the amp. We'll put the microphone closer to the pen. I'm thinking it's just so quiet. It's very, very little difference. All right, let's try again. Montblanc 146. Reset. $27.3, $41.3. Ooh. 27.3 to 41.3. So what have we got there? So yeah, last one. All right. Montblanc 149, size 9 nib. Absolutely gorgeous. Come on. Here we go. What do you reckon? Here goes. Oh. Oh dear. Look at that. 25.8, 37.4. So that's a clear winner. We've got 25.8, 25.8, 37.4. There we are. Well. All right, not done yet. We've still got the 2 steel ones to go. Let's have a look. See if those guys can do anything even close to the Montblanc there. What do you reckon? Any good? So here we have the, it's the Schmidt. It's a broad Schmidt in the Galaxy finish Admog M800. So I'm going to reset the counter here. Here we go. Still really quiet, but there's only one pen there that had a lower maximum, and that was the first one. So that was the Wingsong 629. Yes, that's right. Okay, so let's write the stats down. What do we get? We had a 29.0, 29 point nothing to 44.2, 4.2. There we are. That's really interesting. I was, that peak isn't really all that amazing. It's just slightly louder there at the end. It's a true peak, and the average, it's not flat. It's not like it's been skewed by a peak that shouldn't have been there. So no, I think that's a fair number. And now we're on to the last one. So this is the 630 Wingsong. So again, the Wingsong 630 versus the Montblanc. There's the Montblanc. Roll off the table, that would be a bit of a disaster. Should we make it posted? Yes, we'll do that. So there's the Wingsong with its big size 8 steel nib versus the Montblanc with the gold nib, ever so slightly larger. Right, time for the Wingsong. Can it come close? Can it be even better? Here we go. Yeah, 28.9, 41.7. Wow. Well, so 41.7, that's better than that is a better max than the Wingsong 632. Well, that's pretty tight, isn't it? Let's write it down. So this one is a 28.9, 41.7. So 28.9. This is 41.7. Oops, 0.7, right? Like that. Numbers, Simon, numbers. All right. Oh, there's the neighbour's dog finally barking. That's got to be a record. I don't think it's barked for all of 10 minutes. Look at that. Wow. Tell you, my next video is going to be about that, but we'll get to that later. It's going to be fun. Anyway, where are we? So 28.9, 41.7. So of the two steel nibbed pens, that's the best, although only ever so slightly. 28.9, when we look down the list, we see, only the two Chinese pens. So this was the Wingsong 632, the Wingsong 629, and then, so 28.9 is right after that. So it's, slightly better than those, but not quite as good as the Pilot Custom A23 or the Lamy and, the Montblanc, etc., etc. So, but tell you what, it's a good effort. It's a very good effort. But here's a trick. I got to come forward and tell you the truth, people. This one here, the 27.3, 41.3, that looks at home in those numbers, right? Like it's pretty good. It's it's almost the same as the Lamy here. It's doing all right. This one, 27.3, 41.3. It's the Montblanc 146, but you know what? It's not. It's this pen here, which is a clone of the 146. That's a steel nib, and this is a $30 pen. So this one here is a steel clone of a Montblanc, and this here is the real deal, albeit larger. So, I don't know, worth the difference? I mean, you look down the list, 27 threads, that's just really good, isn't it? That's right in there in the quietest average pens. And it really is. I mean, when you listen to how it performs, it's, almost silent, isn't it? Anyway, that's it, everyone. There you go. Let me know what you think I'm not too surprised by all of this. It's pretty much as expected. I wonder if you guys all agree. What do you think? Let me know in the comments, please. Right, so a little bit more on this because, got to work out what this all means. So I've ranked them out by average and max and added them together, done the average, and here's the ranking. So the best, the 149 Montblanc, number 2, the Pilot Custom 823, and number 3, the Lamy 2000. So these were the quietest of all the pens tested. After that, we go on to the cloned Montblanc 146. So yet again, a steel nib, but it's a fake Montblanc, so pretty good given the price. And that beats out the Wingsung 630, which also is a steel nib pen. And then the Wingsung 632 tied with the Admoc M800 steel nib from Germany there, the Schmidt B width, B point steel nib. And then finally at the end, and I've got to say, the Wingsung 629, it's smooth as anything, hey, it's last, but boy oh boy, I wouldn't be feeling bad about that because boy, this is a really nice pen. And that's the level of noise that we're talking about. It's far from a ruckus, whatever the word is. How's it go? Yeah, there we are. Look at this. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful nib. Yeah. Cheapest of the gold nibs, of course. Yeah. Anyway, that's it, everyone. Any surprises? Goodbye.